Bum, 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 bum. Greetings all. Last Outrider here with a not 40K video. So if you want a 40K video, skip on by. This is a video made about AI because everybody wants to ask me about AI, similar to asking about 40K questions. So I decided if I have to answer that question 1,000 times, I might as well make a quick video to put it out into the universe as well. AI is no big deal. It's a fad. Well, I should say it's in a fashion phase, the same way all new technology goes through a fashion phase where it's supposed to cure all of the world's problems promised by the developers of the new tech, obviously. And primarily this is done because there are people out there with too much money and it's burning holes in their pocket, and they're constantly look for the next new way to make money from doing nothing, i.e. investing. And just like with the .com phase and the PC phase, anything that has the words, the letters AI in it is going to have people out there throwing their money at it because they believe it will make them rich, even though they have no idea what it is. They will give them millions, billions of dollars on the hope and the prayer that this is going to be something in the future. Well, it's going to be something. It's not going to be what's promised. If anything should teach you that lesson, it's Tesla. Here's the big thing. As somebody who has worked with AI, in AI, and developed AI, I am telling you right now what every AI developer knows for a fact. It is not all that, for many reasons. But in a brief summary, I will tell you this. Think of your computer or your phone or any other software. How often do you need to update it? A lot. Imagine letting a computer sit somewhere for years and then turning it back on today and wanting to use it. What would your initial experience with that be if you could not update it? It would be bad. Two shows come to mind when I've been explaining AI, of the future of AI, on Netflix. One is Altered Carbon, and the other is Westworld. Altered Carbon was great. It had this AI. It was in the age past AI, where AI was now antiquated. And it was a hotel called The Raven, run by an AI called Poe. And the excellent example of the future of AI and why and where it's going to go, and why people are just going to ignore it. I don't think it's going to take as long as Altered Carbon, but pretty soon, it's going to become antiquated. It's simply too difficult to update. It's an aggregate system, which means it's just too difficult to update and too much processing power. And people said, well, what about quantum computers? Even if that was the case, it's still an aggregate. And an aggregate requires a person, a human, to sit there and scrape through the data and look at it and check it and double check it. And they have been putting all of their resources and brain power into how do we remove that part of the equation? How do we get to a point where somehow it self-checks itself? Somehow there's some type of quality QA system that allows it not to accept shit with facts. It never works. Every time you see the new AIs roll out as, oh, this is the new latest model, it makes the dumbest fucking mistakes ever. And that's why. It's a fad. It will pass. And the biggest problem that's going to come from it is when governments accept it as a replacement for civil service workers, and governments are horrible at updating their systems. You're going to get super antiquated AIs being put in charge of government programs, which is just going to suck. It's a fad. Don't worry about it. You're okay. And that's not 40K. See you next time. Bye.